Hello again. Now that you've read through our caption style guide, we'd like you to caption a short test video. To do this, you'll use our free proprietary online captioning software called Dash. When you proceed to step 5, you will be given a deadline to complete and submit the video. Please set aside some time for you to complete this video in one sitting. Once you advance and your deadline has begun, we are not able to modify or extend the deadline. When you're ready, proceed to step 5 and the first video will open in Dash. Before I start, you can refer back to the style guide during the video by clicking step 3. And if you have any questions about using Dash, you can refer to our Captioning with Dash guide. When Dash loads, you'll be given a few tips to help you navigate. I'm going to briefly go over the basics of how to use Dash, but I am going to use a different example video from the application video, so your video will be different from this one. You are immediately brought to the type step in Dash. During this step, you'll watch the video and transcribe the dialogue, as well as any important sound effects or music as atmospherics. The basic hotkeys to navigate the video are Tab to play and pause, and Shift and Tab to skip back 2 seconds. There are many additional hotkeys you can use to further control the video and increase your productivity, but for the purposes of the application video, you only need to use Tab and Shift and Tab. Video controls such as playback speed, volume, play and pause, and skip back can also be found here to the left of the video. If necessary, you can enlarge or shrink the video by clicking and dragging the corner of the video. As this video begins, you'll remember from the style guide that every new speaker must be identified with a dash and possibly a speaker ID if necessary. If you can see the speaker talking on screen, such as this man, all you need is a dash and a space. If the speaker is off screen, things get a little more detailed and you may need a speaker ID. The different guidelines regarding speaker ID usage is covered in the style guide. So now that I've put a dash and a space to indicate a new speaker, I'm going to transcribe what I hear. I'll press Tab to play and pause the video, and then begin typing into this caption group box. And then I'll use Shift and Tab to jump back 2 seconds if I need to. As I'm typing into this caption group box, you can see that it turns green, yellow, or red, depending on the numbers of characters I type. This color coding is a visual guide to let you know when you're approaching or go over our 60 character maximum. When the box turns green, you have at least 30 characters in the caption group. Ideally, we prefer that caption groups stay within 30 to 60 characters. Caption groups that are under 30 characters sometimes display too quickly on the screen for the viewer to read them. However, there are times when you'll have caption groups that are under 30 characters, and that is acceptable. If I continue typing in this box, you'll see it turn yellow to warn me that I'm approaching 60 characters, and it will turn red when I go over 60 characters. You can never have a caption group over 60 characters, so if the group is red, you need to break this caption group into 2. You can do this by putting your cursor earlier in the group and pressing Enter to create a new caption group. Dash allows you to easily combine caption groups by pressing the backspace if you need to. A good rule of thumb is to aim for green or yellow, which means that your caption groups are between 30 to 60 characters. Now that there's a change of speaker, I need to once again indicate the new speaker. It's Steve Jobs, but I can see him speaking on screen, so I need to type a dash and a space before his dialogue. Now instead of showing you myself transcribing the rest of the video, I'm going to skip ahead. Once you've finished the type step, you'll click here to advance to the sync step. In this step, we time the caption groups that we've typed to the video so they appear at the same time the dialogue or atmospheric is heard during the video. The main additional hotkey during the sync step is the up arrow on your keyboard. This will set a start time to the caption group. The previous hotkeys, Tab and Shift and Tab, work the same way in this step. You can also type and edit caption groups during this step in case you notice any errors or need to make corrections as you rewatch the video. Now I'm going to press Tab to play the video and press the up arrow on my keyboard when I hear the dialogue that I typed in the caption group to sync it. You'll notice when I press the up arrow key, the caption group appears on the timeline. You only need to worry about starting each caption group within a half second of the dialogue being heard. If I was too early or too late with syncing a caption group, I can press Tab to pause the video and use the right or left arrow keys on my keyboard to nudge the caption group to start earlier or later. I can also use my mouse and drag the caption group on the timeline to when it should start. Once I've synced the entire video, I can go back and review what I've done by clicking earlier on the video scrubber.
I'm wondering what would be the single most valuable piece of advice.
When I'm confident that I transcribed the dialogue accurately and the timings for all caption groups are correct, I'm ready to submit my video by clicking Submit. I'll then be taken to a confirmation page letting me know that my application has been submitted. We will review your application as soon as possible, and you will receive an email from us with our decision. We greatly appreciate your time in completing our application and hope to work with you soon. Good luck!